Podda Bridge construction faced a number of obstructions, says Prime Minister at the concluding ceremony of Podda Bridge project. Leftist politicians make allegation of handing over the country to India, says sovereignty of the country at stake. River Tista swelling inundating several villages, sufferings of tens of thousands of people in Sylhet acute. Good evening and welcome to News 24 English Bulletin. This is Sanjana Chaudhary and those were the headlines. Now the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said Podda Bridge construction has faced a number of obstructions before completion. She said this at the conclusion ceremony of Podda Bridge project on Friday at Mawa. Sheikh Hasina said the Jamuna Rail Bridge has also been built at the proposal of the World Bank. She thanked people concerned and people of the country for the successful completion of the project.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
Convener of Nagarik Oiko Mahmudur Rahman Manna has alleged that the government is posing threat to sovereignty of the country. He said this in the morning in front of the National Press Club by joining the function of Ganatantru Moncho. The General Secretary of the Biplobi Workers' Party, Saiful Haq, said the government is enslaving India because its foundation is not strong. Meanwhile, other leaders said that the Prime Minister's recent visit to India has revealed the government's extreme weakness. The torrential rains of the Bengali month of Ashar and hilly onrush are swelling the rivers. Flood situation in the northern region of the country has further deteriorated. In Kurigram, the water of Brahmaputra is flowing beyond the danger mark. The low-lying areas are flooded. More than 500,000 people in the 7 sub-districts of the district are now underwater. Maroon people are going through severe sufferings due to the lack of clean water and toilets. Some people in Sundarganj of Gaibandha have been suffering due to waterlogging. About 30,000 people of the district are inundated. Several thousand families are trapped in water in Rangpur and Lalmonihat. Water of Jamalpur's Jamuna, Brahmaputra and other rivers is rising. In addition, low-lying areas are getting flooded in Bogora and Tangail. Prices of all types of vegetables has increased due to the incessant rain and flood. Price of eggplants are now 120 taka per kg. Price of fish is higher than previous week and that of chicken is remaining unchanged. Green chilies are being sold at 160 per kilogram, although the price has been decreased. Former Bangladesh Bank Governor Dr. Mohammad Farashuddin has urged the government to reduce dependency on loans in fulfilling budget deficit. He said this at a debate competition on 2024-25 fiscal year arranged by Debate for Democracy on Friday. He said entrepreneurs become deprived if the government borrows from banking sector. He also said although it is said in the budget that inflation will be reduced to %, in reality it will not be possible. We'll be back after a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching News 24 English Bulletin. 9 persons have been killed in road mishaps in 2 districts across the country. At least 40 others have been injured in the incident. A head-on collision between a bus and a truck killed 5 in Dinajpur Sadar Upazila. 30 others injured in the incident are being treated at the hospital. At Uttar Sujatpur of the district, a collision between a truck and a country-made transport killed 2 other people. Meanwhile, a bus pickup collision in the Bhanga of Faridpur killed 2 people and injured other 10. The UK's opposition Labour Party won a huge parliamentary majority in the country's general election, unseating the incumbent Conservatives after 14 years. Early on Friday morning, Labour passed the threshold needed to govern alone as outgoing. PM Rishi Sunak conceded defeat. Sunak later exited the Downing Street and resigned as the Conservative Party leader. Keir Starmer, leader of the centre-left Labour, will become the country's next Prime Minister and declared victory in the early hours. In the UK's general elections, several MPs of Bangladeshi origin have been re-elected, continuing their roles as representatives in the parliament. All of them are from the Labour Party. The four newly elected are Bashundhara Ali, Rupa Haq, Tulip Siddiq and Afsana Begum. Bashundhara Ali has been re-elected in Bethnal Green and Bow, receiving 34.1% of vote. Rupa Haq secured 46.8% of the vote. Tulip Siddiq won in Hampstead and Kilburn, bagging 48.3% of the vote. Afsana Begum got 43.1%. That's all the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.